Okay, so hello friends. It is the morning of Sunday the 22nd. We are watching the Olympics gold medal game between the US and Canada. The US is currently up 1 after first greetings friends. You guys are all already in chat. No kick friends. Serious. So we'll see how this goes. I just woke up like recently, so give me a minute. We're gonna do WoW for like 20 minutes maybe, and then we'll switch back over to Eve. Let me put that in chat. Morning stream be popping, guys. Maybe I should start doing things in the morning. I like woke up today and I was like, oh my god, I need to drink something. I was like, I'm not wearing anything, I'm not putting anything on, it's just me and the pajamas and whatever, and you guys are gonna have to just deal. Sucks to suck. This is what women look like. I made this really cute tea coaster thing today, or the other day. Oh, look how long. I would love to do cross country. Okay, that's in chat. Good morning, friends. Okay, so this chair. Stay. I still hate that they've done that. They're just on commercial break right now. Between periods. How are y'all this morning? Are you watching? can't believe it's the end of the Olympic season. Like, that was so fast. Absolutely ridiculous.
I don't have a target. I need a target. Inventory is full. I don't have a target. I can't carry anymore. I need a target.
Perhaps I just need like a better... I don't know if your beasts, what are they called, your pets, or like if you like level with like if you were to tame like a beefier pet, I wonder if it would be more useful. But I'm sure we'll find out. I'm literally gonna finish this quest and then I'll switch over. I just wanted to get I'm just trying to do like a little bit of WoW content every time we log on. Cause if I don't, I'll just forget.
I don't have a target. Inventory is full.
the thing, boys. I feel like they don't have as much oomph that I would like for them to.
I need a target. I can't attack it. I can't carry it. I'm out of range. I don't have a target.
Okay. Do you think those guys have respawned? Shall we just wait for the respawn?
I need to get closer.
Darn.
I need a target.
So pretty. Look at all those flowers. My favorite part is that they're always like across. I think that's hilarious. Cool. Alright, let's go hand her in. And then we shall switch. I also listen, I know that there's like more Canadian referees, because I think there are like 2 of them are Canadian, one of them's US, and then one of them is Finn. But still, or Finnish, whatever way. Truly annoying. Come on, boys. Please. Under 2 minutes into the second period, you mean? No, that's wrong too. Who knows?
Well met. Greetings.
Inventory
Light bless
is
you.
full.
Oh, yeah.
What can I do for you? Have a good one.
Hello, sir. Buy my wares,
Good day to you.
please. Fine, we'll keep them.
Safe travel.
I usually don't, cause like, what is really the point? You're probably not gonna be using them. But sometimes I end up just keeping them.
What can I do for you? See you later.
Alright, let's do it.
What? What word?
King's honor, friend. Need help? Be careful.
Alright, cool, I got a red shirt. Reha. Okay, I will switch over. See you guys shortly.
Skill training completed.
Only a little annoyed. annoying. Okay. That's insane. Oh wait, no. We did get a power play. Okay, cool. For a second there, I thought it was another penalty on a cannon. I'm like, are you? Stop. Sir, what is your problem? I think you're being unreasonable.
Warp drive active.
Gross. For real though. Seriously. Insanity is what this is. Insanity, I tell you.
Warp drive active.
Oh, jeez.
Warp drive active.
annoyed. It's okay. They all play for each other anyways. It's just a bar. Man.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
When are we back next week? Next week. One more week. We shall return. But then, like, again, every time I think about that, I'm like, one more weekend, and then we return, and then one more month, and then it's gone. It's gone. For a whole, like, 6 months. Or whatever amount. 6 months? 8 months? 6 months? They must do out of season stuff too. I just want them on the ice. Always. Every day. No rest. Goalies are so funny.
Warp drive active.
Goal, score a goal. Also, where is he? There he is. Y'all have to score at least once in this game. Come on. Against the USA.
Warp drive active.
Come on.
Warp drive active.
Am I cold? Maybe. Sleepy. Okay, one second. I'm gonna put on a sweater. because it's morning. I thought we're cheering for Orange Boys, so this is a fitting sweater. So sleepy. It's too early. I don't. What? Stopping ship. Where is it? Bruv, score 1. Just 1. We cannot finish this on a 0. That would be insane. Please. It's fine. It's fine. It's totally fine. Good job. Thank you. Canada scores. Seriously. Ugh. Maybe I just needed like a really good stretch. Jeez, end of. Did it say system hack failed? Is that what that is? It's just failing to hack? I don't understand. Oh my god, okay, we're learning. We're learning something. Hello. Right. Should I open all of them at once first? I don't... This is... Last time I just clicked it a bunch of times and it was fine. Like, should I find all the cores first? Just the core? This core? But then why does it give me more of them? Oh, this one. I see. Thank you. I appreciate that. Probably. Can I live with what I've done? Let's go.
Warp drive active.
I appreciate the support. Is the core just is it the biggest shiny one? But you're not supposed to do the other ones? I don't know how it works. Not gonna lie. Right. Right, okay. The core, it has like the number, and so you gotta make sure that the amount that you have is like more than that. But then the little
Warp drive
tools
active.
would help the number go down. I just don't know how it all equals out with itself. Because it seems like they go down, but not. Like, how do you calculate if you have enough or not? And it's the blue one, right? Like, the other ones don't matter. Or they keep you
Warp drive active.
Interesting. Thank you for sharing. How was your day today? Are you watching the hockey? Oh my god, I'm so uncomfortable. Everything's touching me. I'm so overstimulated in the mornings.
Warp drive active.
Yawn 5,000 times. They're just pushing a Zempic. It's not like the diabetes people need it at all. What a wild way. Never mind, whatever. Whatever works for everyone. Ain't any of my business. I mean, maybe sort of, I don't know. It's Toronto! Aw, so many watch parties, that's cute. I love that. Zoning out.
Warp drive active.
Look at all the people. Those are people, right? Those are people? Oh, goodbye. Yeehaw, work. Yeah. It reminded me of like, Minesweeper? That's the word. Yay, work. It's a Sunday. Jeez. That's rough. I hope you're entertained at work.
Warp drive active.
Yes, you need to score more goals in the third, or else we are... Come on, pals.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
That sounds like, it's like fun. Ugh, morning naps are good. I've started taking more naps lately because I don't sleep enough at night. And it's been absolutely wonderful. But I struggle to get to sleep. Like, it takes me at least an hour to like go to sleep sometimes. Brain's really weak. Was that it? Oh. Yay. Very cool. Is this the ship that I'm supposed to get? I believe so. Well, that was neat. Okay, so. Oh! Sorry. Well, I have none of those, so. One should. Just go find something to mine. That can't be good. Should we do this one? Or the other one? Let's do it. Yeah, is that the same place? I'm just gonna go back to that place where I was mining and just do that. But that was cool. That was a really cool mission situation. I enjoyed it. I'd like to do more. Today maybe? I really need to do that Eve University stuff and see what they've got, because I feel like I'm more or less ready to start trying to do all that stuff. That would be cool.
Warp drive active.
The ship? Or the rest of it? I plan to return to, like, gather all this stuff, but I can't take the other ship with me, can I? Or do you mean the like, stuff? What was it? Shift T? Alt T? Where was I? Here. Or do I should probably take all that with me, right? Thank you. Oh, that's upsetting. Why is it moving so slowly towards it?
Warp drive active. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
But yeah, I can't take this with me, right? Like, I can't put the ship in the ship. Like, GG dog. This one. Oh my goodness. Just put the pug into the net. Not that net, the other net. Run! Run on the ice. Motherfucker. Sorry. Ugh. Take the BP, repackage the Venture, and sell it. Right now. Let's try. Right, this one?
Docking permission
I haven't
requested.
sold anything
Docking
on the
request
market yet.
accepted.
Sell it from here, right? Like from the location that I'm currently in. And I'll stop by that other place to destroy that Corvette. I didn't do it last time. Is that? What do I set the price to? Thanks for your advice. Yeah. Thank you. Alright, we were gonna go here to do the what? Get the stuff. I went to go see Gita. It was like the other day. It was really cool. Oh, I can. Nice.
Warp drive active.
Me? What? Ugh. So close. Great. Go back. I thought we moved everything. What is this game? Thank you. It's not your fault. It's my fault. I appreciate you. This game is unhinged. Go faster.
Warp drive active.
I was seeing some of the streamers had their like whatever's blurred, all their windows and stuff. I was hoping to get that looked into too, because I was like opening the like whatever the interactions are for the corporation, and I was like, this seems like confidential
Docking
information
requested.
that
Docking
like
request
unless you're
accepted.
in the group, like you shouldn't really have. And I was like, maybe I should be broadcasting this to the planet. So I'm gonna try doing that. Or I mean, I'm sure it also doesn't matter, but I feel like if you're doing things and stuff, could be a hindrance. Yeah, I don't need these, right? These are all... Can we sell it? Or is it just not worth it? Sell them? Yeah. Okay. Just for like random, whatever it suggests, right? Right. Yeah. Thank you. So those minerals are in game or no? Okay, cool. Now we don't have anything. Yeehaw. Not anymore. that's where we were going. Right? Yes, to get the booster. Mm. Quadruple check. Try number 7. I can't go. Run. Do it. Do it. Oh, darn, man. Come on. I believe in you. Our hockey team was like having an or like our hockey community was having like an aneurysm of like who to cheer for today. I thought it was hilarious because we technically don't have anybody on the American hockey team, just the Canadian hockey team, but because it's an American team, they were like, who do we cheer for? I'm like, I don't know, I'm cheering for Canada because that's where our player is. But also I'm Canadian, so it doesn't pain my soul to cheer for Canada. Dog. Yeah. Attach her to my ship. I'll do that. How'd you,
Warp drive active.
I mean, I'm assuming the answer is by playing the game, but how'd you learn so much about, like, which fittings go where and how they work? Because is it just by reading it also? I guess that also works, but I'm so bad at that. Slowly but surely, I feel like I'm learning things. I feel like every time I log in, I learn something new. It's nice. But there's just so much information. Come on. No, don't do it. Don't do it. What's in these, like,
Warp drive active.
empty cargo containers? It looks sus. I can't do this. Area on the ship, what? Yeah. I've noticed the different symbols, so now that makes a bit more sense. But it's like,
Warp drive
oh
active.
man, what was I gonna say? It's like the different types of them. There was like, cause I was fitting miners onto the new ship that I got, and I just wasn't sure what the difference between the miners were. Like, I'm assuming it's like how strong they are or whatever, but I wasn't quite sure how to like gauge that, except for by if it has like a 1, 2, or 3 on it, or like if it's like more expensive or something. But I think it's just like if I read and
Docking
contrast it
permission requested.
with some of
Docking
the other ones, I'm
request
sure that they
accepted.
have like stats. This is cool. Cool. Oh my goodness. This one, right, is the poster on this ship? Let's try that. Ah, they are full. We'll handle that when we get home.
Please take extra care during our renovation.
Like, what does this do? No idea. That's all for this one, right?
Welcome to Cheetah Trading Hub. Please note there have been reports of scammers in the local area.
Right. Did I do that? Did I not do it? No. What? Okay. We were going to go see the lady. Oh, what does, this guy do? This guy. It's pretty awesome that you get to do Twitch and work at the same time. This one, basic mining survey chipset. It said something about, like, enhances mining and you can look at stuff or something like that. But it's like they have these like really like elaborate descriptions and I'm like, okay, but can you give me 3 words as to what the function of that is? Like, can you be like, it makes this go? Easy peasy. Oh, attributes, okay. Did I set that? I did set that.
Pilots are reminded not to engage in unnecessary disturbance.
That's exactly what I was hoping for. I see. Boys! Oh, jeez. Please, just... Puck, net, let's go. You can do it. Oh, what about those containers? Like those, like, these guys that you see floating around? What's inside of them? Because I keep seeing them, but then it just reminds me of what, I don't know if you play D&D, but it reminds me of like a mimic chest where you're like, don't touch it. Like, you'll, something bad is gonna happen when you see a miscellaneous chest out in the open like that. It's never good.
Warp drive active.
Oh. Like if someone died, you can like loot them kind of thing? Or what do they drop? Like, can everybody go touch it? Or is it first come, first serve kind of thing? Please. I don't like this.
Warp drive
Where's our
active.
goalie? What is happening? Where's our goalie? Oh, why do we have an empty net? But it might, so like it might literally just be a trap, right? Like it might literally just be somebody like setting a container so that people come and look at it and then they'll like pew pew. What is the point of setting these containers? And then wreck is like somebody, like another player, right? Was like exploded or something.
Warp drive
Is that
active.
You're like an Eve dictionary. Very impressive. You know what? I think that stressing about all these sports is probably good for me. It like inoculates the system. I'll just keep telling myself that. It's okay.
Warp drive active.
Wow, that's far away, isn't it? What's AU again? Astronomical units? Australian units. And sometimes you advertise what? What is the point of that? The like intricacies of this market is quite incredible. Oh no. Come on, please. You can do this. I believe in you. Get aggressive, brothers. Oh, Jesus. Come on. Come on. I can't handle this.
Warp drive active.
I can't. There's like 1 minute of this left. I can't. Oh, there must be like whole entire like militias in this, right? Like whole what are they called, militias? Is that what the word is? Like where you're like part of a, I guess that's corporations, right? Like a part of a paid group, fleet, whatever. Like, is that what they're recruiting you for? Corp adverts and service adverts. Or it's like a service they're selling.
Warp drive active.
Oh. Very fun. So it's a PvP thing. Yeah, okay. Okay, so it is a PvP thing. Like, that's what I was kind of assuming. I was like, I bet if I go touch that, I will start off some sort of interaction. Just better not until I know what I'm doing. Do not want to go into overtime. Ugh. Okay.
Warp drive active.
It's ridiculous. I wonder if you're like a really, really good hockey player, and if you can compete with like all the able-bodied hockey players. I wonder if you can, I'm not like a, it's personal, but like, the whole like disabled thing, I think it depends. I think it depends on each person and their abilities and how they want to self-identify. But I wonder if you're like allowed to play in the like non-Paralympics, like the regular Olympics or the regular like hockey season or whatever, if you like prove that you're competitive. I should look into that, see if it's a thing. Yeah. Well, that's what I started saying that. I was like, can you, something about militias, but then I realized that a corp is essentially a militia, because that's what it is. And like, you can't, oh my god, I'm sorry, itchy. It's not IRL, so you can't like literally pay people. Or I'm assuming that would also be against the terms of service if you like started like paying people outside money to like play. Would it? I don't know, because what about competitive gaming? Probably not. I guess it depends on what you're doing it for. But like, so they don't drop containers and then just so people like approach, and or do they do that? Like, would there be like a, because in WoW, when you every so often, I think it depends on the expansion or where you're playing or how you're playing.
Active.
Maybe it's a war mode thing. I don't remember. But they drop crates like every whatever amount, like a war crate. I think it's just for when you're on PvP, like playing world PvP. They'll drop a crate and then and the crate is dropped by like the game itself though. And then you have like both factions will come to the crate, and then they'll like battle it out, and whoever opens it first like completes the opening sequence. Then it becomes that faction's crate, and then you can like open it and do all sorts of stuff. But so when it gets dropped, that becomes like a PvP area, because then you have like a battle on the crate or whatever. Or you can't really like you can't really like just drop your own things in WoW, because it's not like
Warp drive
that kind of
active.
game. But I imagine that like if you could, people would set up little okay. Like going near them is not gonna immediately trigger somebody like trying to shoot you. Cool. We shall explore next time. By stealing, you mean like looting it? So when you go there, like you can't, whatever is inside of it, you can't like take it if it's not password protected? Like if you go there and there's like random stuff in it. And also if you loot
Warp
it,
drive
like if I go and
active.
loot it, the next person that comes to it can't also loot it. Like it's like once the piece of whatever's in there is gone, it's gone, right? Oh my god. I forgot it's overtime. Don't like it. I too.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
I wonder if they... No, they didn't sing the anthems, right?
Warp drive active.
Suspect. Oh, like you get labeled if you like do stealing, if you do crime. So it's like you can't... I know this is a stupid question, but again, it's like it's just for advertising them, like that they set the empty containers, because it's like if they set if they set a container and then they don't put a password on it and you loot stuff from it, the game will mark you as something, and then do you go on like a list? That's so interesting. I've been anyways.
Warp drive active.
There's so much like social context to this game. I love it. Like I like the map and I like the pieces, but I also really appreciate the like social intricacies of Eve. When did you turn that on? Suspect.
Warp drive active.
There's drama in the chat channels. But pretty good moderation. It's like I'm also so impressed at how many like assistance people all are online at all times. Like in the help chats and whatever.
Warp drive active.
Truly impressive. Oh, that's pretty. Look at the colors. Stop. Stop building it up. We don't need this. The drama, dog. So there's been so many memes of like Canada Goose versus Bald Eagle. Who will win? Christ, guys. So spicy towards each other, always. But I'm actually pretty impressed that they didn't get into like too many fights today. They didn't try to fight each other in the hall when they were coming in. That was like super impressive. They were just like hanging out next to each other like it was nothing. I was like, okay, so 100% this is like, it's just drama. Or my favorite is like when they're friends and then they just like beat the crap out of each other. Look at the men. I wonder if women's hockey has a lot of fighting. I should watch more women's hockey. Probably. Something tells me it does. Knowing women. Listen. Shh. We're doing Canada. Sanheim is on Canada. Wherever the Flyers go is where I go. But also, like, it would be cool if the Goose wins. We won the, what was it, like four Nations Cup. So I'm not upset. I will say that. Is it true? Only partially.
Warp drive active.
Honestly, I think Canada did pretty good. Yeah, was it who decided to boo the national anthem? Yeah, that tracks. It's just crazy. Like, was it last Olympics you mean, or last whatever? I'm just surprised that they didn't have a lot of fights. But they've been fighting a lot in like the NHL season, like a lot. Anytime they're on the ice together, there's a lot of feelings. Oh yeah, that tracks. Was that for Olympics or for Four Nations. That
Warp
tracks.
drive active.
They shouldn't do that. But, Canada's been spicy these past few years. Yeah, that really tracks. That was because Four Nations, I'm pretty sure they were like, Trump had literally just said that he wants to like, get Canada to become the 51st state. I think he just said that the first time, so like, people were spicy about that up here. I was like, man, I didn't know we cared that much, but that's good. Good to know. We have a team spirit and Canadian patriotism. They released like the cutest little commercial because the American one was like all of them getting together in the locker room, and then they released the Canadian one. And they're very much leaning into like our diversity here right now, so really, really can feel that in the
Warp
narrative.
drive active.
It's adorable. America's been doing really well on the Olympics though this year. They've had quite the roster of athletes. It would be nice if Canada starts competing at that level too. But like for a country that has, we have what, like they have 6 times the amount of our population, if not more. I feel like having that level of competition with them is like pretty good. Why not?
Warp drive active.
Like, we have the same amount of people. Yeah. We'll see. Maybe not Canadian leaders. They're not doing shady things in the same way. Always, just for all time. Oh, America. They're number one at everything, but also number 100 a lot of times. It's a special place. It really is like just an amusement park. I remember going across the border
Active.
to the States, just like near the Detroit border ish. I'm glad you see it that way. And it was just crazy because it's like you cross the border, and I think I was crossing over when it was like near COVID times, so like our side was pretty like closed down, I guess. But I guess also on this side, like the bordering town, which I personally don't agree with, I think we need to develop our bordering towns, whether it be Windsor or like Sarnia or like any town that's on the border of the American border. It should not be this like small town. Like, I have issues with how we're structuring Canada, just because we can't be like, you know, hoarding all of our resources in like 3 cities in the country. Like, we need to diversify and expand and build and develop whatever. I'm very much on board for developing Windsor, and like people in Windsor are on board for developing Windsor, which is like great. You know, it's different if you go into like a small town and just be like, oh, we're building a Starbucks on every corner, versus like actual development with the incorporation of like the people there. But anyways, so like Windsor or Sarnia or the St. Catharines border. What's on the other side of Buffalo? Niagara? No, not Niagara. Niagara's pretty no. Yeah. Whatever. It's just this like small sleepy town. I forgot where I was going with that. Oh, and then you cross over into the US. And it's like immediately you have just like all of the malls and all the restaurants, the food places that like you mostly see online. Like, we don't, you know, we'll have like what's like an American thing, like our Target's closed recently, but like recently But you'll have, like, I don't know, some of the
Drive
meal
active.
places. Or, like, we'll have, like, fast food, too, but then it'll be, like, a bunch of them will be clustered in, like, a little, you know, crossroads. And then that's it, and then it goes back to, like, whatever we have over here, like, farms and small town things. But there, you, like, literally just cross the bridge, and it's, like, there's just so many lights, and there's so much, like, you know, it'll be, like, a restaurant, but it'll be, like, an entire area for it, and there's all of the, like, JCPenney or whatever. I just think it's really cool all the time. And accents. Southern accents? Oh my goodness. I think they're so cool. I'm like, wow, you guys really sound like that. That's amazing. But then people will talk to us. I went down to New Zealand for a while, and they kept on making fun of me for the way that I say about. And I was like, I don't even say a boot. I say about. Like, they sound... I don't even have that much of a Canadian... Like, I have a Canadian accent, but it's not, like... I have, like, a very mixed accent because of Toronto and stuff like that. But also, this is... English is, believe it or not my first language. It is a native language, but it's not my first one. Oh, don't do it. If you guys want to take on our economy, go nuts. We are so problematic. If you want Canadian geese as your citizens, good luck with it. We are spicy to the max. Like, we are problematic to the core.
Docking permission requested.
So problematic. I think
Docking
about it sometimes,
request
like, I
accepted.
think
Docking
that...
permission requested.
Did they get it in? No, they didn't. Okay, cool. It would be such an issue. It would be so much fun. It would be such an issue. Alright, let's do this thing. Also, what do I have to do to get the blueprint? Oh, it's 19 minutes of overtime? I thought it was only 5. Interesting. This blueprint, do I just need to... Oh, I can't use it anyways because it's for the Omega thing, right? But for blueprints, like, do I just need to collect all these resources and make sure I fill it all up, and then that's how it works? Excuse me. And does it make sense for me to switch? Oh, fuck's sakes. Alright, well, congratulations to you and your Eagles. Whatever. Congratulations, America.
To know the true path, but yet to never follow it, that is possibly
Yeah,
the
listen.
greatest sin.
I don't know why you guys need Alaska anyways. I think you should return it either to Canada or to Russia. Y'all don't need Alaska at all. Alberta, I don't know. Alberta's an issue. It's okay. Oh, to Blueprint. Yeah, although I'm pretty sure they haven't, like, refined their sands to this day. Because they don't have the something for it. I don't know. Alberta's actually really nice. Like, I enjoy it, but it's got a very complicated relationship with itself. Like, it's an experience. But just in general, like, we really should be developing Canada more, because it really is just the 3 cities that we have. Like, we were driving through Saskatchewan one time with, like, a friend, and somebody told us that they didn't have, like, clean running water, which is absolutely insane. I'm like, you can't have Toronto happening or, like, Vancouver without having clean running water in Saskatchewan. That might not be necessarily true or anymore. It might have been that just location and stuff, but I know that they have, like, water issues up there. and it's also not very settled. And then we drove through like Winnipeg, and it was like really small. We drove through Calgary, and it was like really small, like in comparison to Toronto and stuff. And I was like, this is silly goose chase. Like, I understand why Alberta's annoyed, but also perhaps if they tried a different approach, like, you know, that would work. Oh, look, they're all so disappointed. Well, pals, you should have played a little bit better. I don't know what to tell you. We have talked about your need for aggression so many times, and if you're not going to be aggressive, the Americans are going to do it for us. That's okay. I'll take it. I'll take it. Alrighty. Should I sell these? I can sell these. Oh no, you can't sell these. This is the one that isn't anything, right? It's not an actual. Like, I don't know what any of these do. It's not good. This I can't really wear. I should go through it. This is how I ended up with an inventory that's just like super full because I do not. Oh, and also, oh no. I think I might have sold those drones. No, I didn't. No, they're in the other ship. The drones... Mission loot is useless. Yeah, I kind of figured that the core or whatever, blah, 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 is not useful. The drones that I had on the other ship, I think they're still on the other ship, just in the other station. But, like, can I remove them and put them into a new thing? And, like, do I really need them until I know how to use them? Look at them, they're happy. I mean, it would be sad to take it from them too. It's okay, we got silver. I don't care. It's fine. It's fine. Also, it's crazy that today is literally the last day of the Olympics. Like, that's actually insane. What is today? I believe that's our last medal. That's the whole shebang. Norway has 41 total medals, US 33, Netherlands at 20. Oh, Netherlands beats... No, wait. Netherlands stands over Italy with 20 medals, but they have more gold and silver, I guess. But Italy has 30 medals. Followed by Germany, France. Which is crazy that your medal count changes the standing like that. Sweden, Switzerland, Austria, Japan, Canada, China, Korea, Australia, Great Britain, Czechia, Slovenia, Spain, Brazil, Kazakhstan, Poland, New Zealand, Finland, Latvia, Denmark, Estonia, Georgia, Bulgaria, and Belgium. Oh, Belgium got on. Yay. That's so cute. And Georgia, hey. That's cool. And Bulgaria. Everybody's great. I'm really proud of Kazakhstan. That's pretty freaking awesome. What do they win that in? Figure skating. Good job. Good job. Freestyle and snowboard for New Zealand. That's great. Canada in 11th place. I'm not necessarily upset. All right. Alright, well there's just closing ceremonies today at 2:30. GG. Click the arrow next to... Yeah, I remember that next to the venture. Oh! And then... Cool, thank you. Oh, combat drone, so that one helps me in combat? I see. Very cool. Let's go do one, and then I will, we go do this mining situation, and then I will adieu. Very exciting. Thank you so much for your help. I appreciate you. And all of your wisdom. Oh, so sad. That's okay. I'm glad they played. They all look so shocked. Sandheim! You can come back now. We've missed you. Look at his floopy hair. Shouldn't be allowed.
Warp drive
Ah,
active.
so nice to be so close to the mining locations. Or to whatever you're up to. I am currently mining. I would say, I guess I'm into it. This is the first thing I'm getting a little bit proficient at in this game, so I guess. Pew pew, pew 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 pew. Oh, nope. Not me. This guy. This guy right here. Go. They look so sad. Brothers, relax. It's okay. Half of them look like they're gonna cry. You want a silver medal, you're fine. It literally would not have changed your standings by much. Oh. And cry. Oh, and they're playing Coldplay, of course they are. Just rub that salt into the wounds, of course. Why not? Silly goose juice. The like post hockey or post game montage should be like a whatever performance in and of itself. No, that's not what I was gonna say. Like a cinematography experience. The words are not happening today. It's too early in the morning. Cinematic experience? That's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Crosby. Yeah, what is it?
asteroid is depleted.
I should see what happens there. Wow, it's crazy to think that Four Nations was literally already a year ago. It's crazy how fast time has been moving. I don't agree with it. I think we should petition to slow it down a little bit. Or not. I can't tell anymore. Sometimes I want to like fast forward a few years. Oh. Well, they're so like sweaty and happy. It's adorable. Cute. It's true. They did need this. I'm okay with it.
Is depleted.
I think if we didn't have the like Four Nations win, I'd be a lot more upset. But we generally do pretty good against the states in this, so this is fine. Or maybe that's just me trying to feel okay about it. It's alright. No, it's alright. No, I really just want to get back to the regular hockey season. This like 5 games this month, it's hurt my soul. Our next game is next week. On Wednesday, the 25th. At 7 p.m. against the Capitals. And then what? Rangers? Ugh, Broncos. And then on the 2nd, we shall go see them in person. I am so excited. So excited. We're going to be at the Canadian Stadium cheering them on, so that'll be... I'm excited to see how that goes. It'll either be very well or not so well. But hopefully the former.
The asteroid is depleted.
What happened, if I may ask? The game didn't go well, or did you get hurt in the process?
The asteroid is depleted.
I think I've been to one... no, that's a lie. I've been to one as a kid, and then I went to see the Flames at the Saddle Dome. I don't remember who they played at all. I think they also lost that game. But it was fun. Hockey's like a weird one to watch in person because it's like super expensive, because especially like NHL games. But I also heard that like a little is it called Little League? Whatever the prep league is for the hockey. And then local leagues even are just expensive, but that's because like the stadium is so small, so there's only so many seats that you can sell, and the court is small too, I guess, which is then you have to like come closer to it. But that's not really true because like UFC or like WWE, like the court is like a square and they sell out bigger arenas. I just think they should do hockey in like a bigger arena, like whatever, the personal feelings. On you? That's crazy. Easy. That's what I'm worried about. So like, because I'm not gonna wear a jersey because I don't have a Flyers jersey yet. But I'm gonna wear like team colors. I have a friend that's coming with me that's gonna wear like a Leafs jersey, so it's fine. But I'm also like hoping that, you know, Toronto fans aren't stupid enough to just like attack random woman who's like not interested in like causing like altercation or anything like that. Like, I'm just here to cheer for them, whatever, and usually they're fine like that. But that's partially why, like, not gonna lie, partially why
The asteroid is depleted.
I'm less inclined to support Toronto. Because like I grew up downtown, and like they're just very like,
The asteroid is depleted.
I don't know, hockey dudes. It's been kind of meh, to be honest, growing up in the city with hockey dudes. But it's fine, whatever, it's fine. So we'll see. Yeah. Are you a Bruins fan? Oh no. I was about to say it. Yeah, that's reasonable. That's a reasonable thing to do. I feel like that's part of hockey, right? Like, especially again for the testosterone inclined of us. That makes sense. And I definitely think that if you're gonna throw a beer, like, you're kind of asking for an altercation there. What was I saying? Yeah, that totally makes sense. Yeah, where is New England? I totally thought it was more north than that. Like, I totally thought New England was like... God, let me get an American map up. Oh, I guess, or maybe I'm just thinking that Boston is like lower than it is. But is there not any other teams up there? Like, I thought there's. Let's go look at a map of America. I also, for some reason, thought you were in this the UK, but perhaps not. Yeah, I for some reason thought New England was like Maine, or is that all New England? Like, where does it end? Because what about Pennsylvania? Like, Pennsylvania is, like, has a team. Philadelphia has a team. Those two are super close. Is Bruins just the only team, like, past Boston if you go north? Montreal has a team. Don't cheer for Toronto. Just don't bother. Don't bother. It's cause they're like, we don't have, I think maybe, I don't know what it is. I really don't know what it is. We don't have the same issue. Like, we have a lot of hockey players here and a lot of like kids, like boy children, expensive boy children specifically, will go that direction very often, like from school and stuff. But not all of them make it. Not all of them are like gonna be professional whatever hockey players, but they have the ego of it, which is never fun. Like, you're not a pro player, why are you being such a dick? You're also 12, like, relax. Anyway, that's my own personal opinions. And then every time, this was like with anything that they played, whether it was like hockey or whether it was Massachusetts. Huh. Boston, Massachusetts. How big is that state, dog? It's not even that big. Is Massachusetts, is that New England? Like, just that state? Is that what it is? Anyways, whether it was hockey or baseball or basketball, I was gonna be like, not basketball, but then I'm like, then there was like the, whatever year they won the World Series. 2018? Whatever. Anyways, basketball is usually a little bit more chill. They usually don't fuck around after basketball game as much. But hockey and baseball, especially hockey, like whether they won or lost, you could hear, because I lived like not too far away from the ACC, but you could hear them getting out of the game, and then they would just like riot, like the fans, for no reason, whether they won or whether they lost or whatever. They would just like start shit just on the street. And like, I get that you're drunk, and I get that you're coming out, and I get that it's hockey and like fighting and blah blah blah, but like, keep it inside of the stadium, right? Don't just like go out and disturb the peace of the community that's around you, especially when they're friggin' sleeping and it's like an 11 o'clock on a school night. What are you doing? So that just, it's a little annoying. Have they done it? Yeah, I don't know. It's what? Maine. Okay, so it is Maine. Maine, New Hampshire, Massachusetts, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Oh, yeah. Okay, I see. Like that whole entire like border area. Did they do them? I'm sure they did. Aw, you get like a little creature. Don't be so sad, friends. It's okay. Where is he? It's adorable. They all look like they're about to cry. I hate this so much. There he is.
The asteroid is depleted.
Anyways. So sad. I was applying to schools in that area a few years ago. I really liked Boston, actually. I enjoyed it. It really reminded me of, like, it reminded me of Toronto a lot, so I was a fan. But, yeah. I don't cheer for the Bruins. There's really no other. I thought that Maine had a team. Did they not have a team? Interesting. Who do you cheer for football? Interesting. America's interesting. So many different names. Sucks to suck. Sorry. You win some, you lose some. See, they look so happy. That's okay. They deserve it. They definitely needed that. Adorbs. Look at them, they're so proud. Do you guys have like a big population in New England? I guess it's probably like hard to gauge. I've only been to Boston. I think. I've been to New York. I've been to New Haven. I've been to Buffalo. I literally don't think we took a trip with a friend out to New Brunswick. That's as far as I got. New Brunswick I really liked. I thought New Brunswick was really cool. But for us, when you like head towards the east, sorry. Oh, he's so happy. It warms my little heart. When you go out towards that area, it becomes really small, and like right now we're having issues with healthcare as well too, where they just don't have any healthcare out there. We were talking to one of the ladies and she was talking about how I think it's like the entirety of New Brunswick like doesn't have a neonatal doctor.
Docking permission requested.
I don't know if it was
Docking
New Brunswick or Nova
request
Scotia. I think it was New Brunswick because that's where we were at the time. But I was like, that's insane, and they have to like go all the way to Montreal for like a neonatal doc. Like in the country of Canada, like seriously, this is the issue of hoarding resources, because we have in Toronto we have Hospital Row, which is like, this is like a whole side tangent, but that's where we concentrate all of our doctors, and also a lot of the times where we hold our military doctors while they're not deployed, because we only really deploy our military doctors when necessary. And so for like safekeeping, they keep them on Hospital Row. I'm like, you could put them anywhere else in the country, like these highly specialized practitioners who should be serving the rest of the country, and you guys are like, let's just put them all in a box right here. Let's just concentrate the entirety of the country's doctors right here, and then also pay them exorbitant amounts so that we can't have more doctors, and then we'll complain about the healthcare crisis. Like, they passed a law just this year that like you can't, they're doing like international student stuff, and we were talking about this with like one of my like nurse friends, she's being a nurse and stuff, of like, why would you train international students in healthcare professions in the first place? Like, you can't bring it back to the country that you got it from, or that you like come from, if you're just coming here to just like get your training and then come back, because you usually have to like reprove it, especially if it's in a different language, then it's like essentially obsolete. So why are you even opening this opportunity? But number two, like, what's the point of training healthcare staff or like any kind of people that we need to be part of our own like workforce if like half of them aren't being trained here, and then half of them leave at the end of it? Because there's also a shit, like, I have a really big problem with this, where like a shit ton of women are going into universities to essentially just like get whatever degree and then like get married and stuff, and it's like, you can do that, that's totally fine if you're coming to the university to like seek partnership, and this is your like, this is your plan, and this is what your, you know, your life goal is, like, and or what you want to do. Perfectly fine, totally fine, cool. But like, go for a degree that is going to help you on that thing. Don't just like take away like a healthcare position from another person, because we like need healthcare workers in this country in general. Like, it's, I don't get it. And if we want to have like an institution role like that, I think that we should potentially, perhaps maybe roll out a major in like home ec, you know, that trains you how to, because there's I encourage like women to, you know, go out there and like, I'm down if we had a country where we could do a single household thing, that would be amazing. But just like stuff that's more useful and conductive to that kind of lifestyle and doing all that. Like, yes, you should do some nursing, you should do some, you know, economics, you should do some whatever home situation. But like, not just, it's so dumb. It's so dumb. So they're fixing it, but I still think it's ridiculous. Just ridiculous. Whatever. Anyways. Yeah. It's cool. America's like small town system, because I feel like you guys have so many more cities, so it's like you're never, but again, I might be totally wrong, America's different, you're never like super far away. I'm gonna go do one more while we finish this ceremony. I actually really like the American anthem. Yeah, it doesn't seem like it's as crowded. No, that was wrong. You're not as far away from a city or like a whatever, so it just feels like you're not as far away from resources if you're like in small town America.
Drive active.
But I also might be totally wrong about that. Here it's like if you live in a small town, especially if you live in like a very remote town, you're just on your own. Like there's Northern Ontario, for example, there's like no roads to get to most of Northern Ontario. You can only really get like halfway up in the province, excuse me, which is my other issue, is that like we should be building so much infrastructure. Like, seriously. But do we do that? Nope. That's why we lose hockey games. Just at all, would you prefer to fly there? Or swim? Snowmobile. I think it's like it's definitely nice to be remote, but also trade hubs are good too. The internet is pleasant. I do think that we should just find ways to redistribute ourselves. Ethically, preferably. Where's this man?
The asteroid is depleted.
How many goalies do they have on team? Oh, every time they bring a baby out. How many people does your town have? I want to know how rural. I agree. I agree. I like, so I grew up in like both areas. I see the value in both of them for sure. For sure. It was interesting because like, so like one of the places I grew up in, there was like our house, and then if you look down the road, you could see the forest, and like it was the taiga forest, which is like very different from like forests here where you're like, oh yeah, there's like hiking trails and shit. It's like, no, this is like the forest. Like there is a little bit of entrance into it that has been like used by humans, but like any further than that, like that's just straight up wilderness. Don't touch it. And like if you keep going that way, like it's like, 70 kilometers to the mountains. That was always really cool. And they warn you that like in Russia they don't do fear of bears, they do like fear of the forest. Like very legitimate fear of like, if you go in there, like you might not come back, so don't do it, like unless you know what you're doing. Bear is not the scariest thing in there. The darkness is. The lack of compass. It's okay. Oh, that's not too bad. That's like a Small town. Small town. City? Small city. What's the classification of city? Yeah, a small city. 1,000. Actually, it's technically a medium city because it's 1,000 to 2,999 is small. Medium is 30,000. Urban center. High density grid. They are still upset looking. Like, it's fine. Yeah. That, okay, so I've moved to like a relatively small town over the past, is it lockdown that though? And like I've lived like the majority of my life in like like in Toronto, which is a pretty massive city, as I now understand, on a global scale, because I thought that it was just really big for like Canada, but it's actually like one of the more like bigger and more developed cities just out there. I went to Tokyo one time and I full send thought that Tokyo was going to be this like ultra high tech like world, blah 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 blah, and they were like, no, we don't do that. We like try to utilize our vertical space and like we try to do like small business here instead of like whatever. And I was probably thinking of China, to be entirely honest. Like China's the one that does that, but then again, who knows? I haven't been to China yet. And so I've moved up here, and I don't know how many people there are in our city. Yeah, we're about the same, 33.4 thousand. And it's like, I didn't really get it before, because I used to be the, like, city tourist that would come up to this area, because this is, like, a big, like, cottage area and stuff, before, and I would definitely interact with, like, the local people differently, but now that I'm more of a local, I'm just like, oh, wow, yeah, like, the city folk are, like, super annoying, first of all, but second of all, like, the population will like triple for over the summer, and it'll just be city people. And like before, I couldn't tell, like I couldn't tell you who was local and who wasn't. But then like as you like hang out and like observe and stuff, like you can definitely tell who's local and who's not. And I was just like, man, was I like that? Or like 100%, I was exactly like that. Just really like posh. That's what they are. Like, there's just so many strange expectations the urban folk have. As do I, she says, saying in front of her, like, 5 screens. Them city folk. 15, 20, 27. Cool. Alright, well, oopsies. We don't really have many. I mean, I guess we do. We have some stores up here. We have like some local stores, and then we have like the complex of like malls that have all the usual suspects. Worst case Ontario. guys give us your thoughts. So sad. They should have brought their sad violins. That would be funny. Where is it mining them? Okay, I see. Sad violin.
The asteroid is depleted.
That was not one of your. Well, I guess so. He said this was one of their best games. I am skeptical of that statement. Well, I don't know. I guess they didn't really. They didn't choke. They did try. They did really well. Like they got silver in the Olympics. I just wish they were more aggressive, though. I really do. I know that it's not in our nature, but like it kind of is, though. So gotta channel that feeling, friends. That lady looks like a princess. Wow. Wait, like a state border town? Also, is it like super different if you're in a different state? Like, is it, because here it's not really, again, I haven't really lived in a different province or whatever, but like you can move freely and like it doesn't really I mean, I'm sure it does affect it, but it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't really change by that much. Maybe some of the taxes. But is it just like way more tax in Massachusetts? I don't know how the US works at all. I'm learning more and more, and I'm just that it really is more of like a, is it like a, some of the people argue that it's like a, what is it? Union versus federation? Versus what? I don't know. Wow. Huh. Interesting. It's like Monopoly. And there's no way to like prevent that, right? I mean, I don't know why you would want to, except for the annoying part. I guess it's good to have trade. I don't know. America sounds complicated, guys. Sounds real complicated. I imagine that's what's gonna happen to us when we if and when we were to have the same kind of population and settlement of our territories. Oh, really? Is it like illegal to do that, or is it just not recommended? I mean, I'm sure you guys could build a wall. Get Trump to do it. Just start putting stones up or something. Shoot boba at your neighbors. You should. And a moat. Like, you know, little river. Wear like night attire to let them in and out. That would be hilarious. I don't know why each state is not more themed. That would be so much more fun if they like became more themed. I think that'd be hilarious. I just want it to be more of an amusement park. Build a roller coaster through all of them. That's a train. That's a train. Right. Exactly. With alligators is perfect. Do you guys have alligators over there? Probably not, right? Is it too warm for alligators? Too cold? They have alligators in Florida, right? Those are real. Yeah. What is your favorite animal, like local animal? Mine's probably a moose. I think polar bears are cool, but I would never want to see one in the wild. Oh, cute. What kind of dog do you have? Another Mario movie. Oh boy.
The asteroid is depleted.
That's cute. Beagle in the mix. That's adorable. We have it's like a labradoodle. It was supposed to be a poodle, but he ain't no poodle. It's definitely a mix. I had him around yesterday, I think, for a little bit. But he doesn't sit still. He's like absorbed the ADHD of our entire household. Just doesn't focus. As reasonable people can be. Stressful. I feel like animals are a lot more in tune with us sometimes too. Totally reasonable. Bobsled. So replay, right? Of the bobsledding. There's no way they're done. Or they're still going. Imagine attending like every single Olympic event. That would have been cool. I wonder how they steer that.
The asteroid is depleted.
How does it slow down? Wild. How does bobsledding work? I don't understand. Do they like... Is it about leaning? What are you training even? These sports are insane. How did we even come up with half of these? You look at it and they're like, you know what we're gonna do? We're all gonna get in like a really big log and then we're gonna go down a hill and we're gonna duck into it. And that's the sport. Well, but it's like the Winter Olympics, and Norway is like pretty cold from what I understand most of the year. So that makes sense. All they do is practice. Yeah, like that, I'm pretty sure. A lot of it. There seems to be a lot of mountains and stuff like that, so that makes sense. Well, somebody was also talking about how, like, I don't know who it was, but, or where it is, but, like, some of them, I get Canada maybe? I don't know. US? I don't know. But, like, some of them, they're not athletes full year round. They're only, like, Olympic athletes for the Olympics, and then the rest of the time they just, like, do whatever. Which is crazy, because I'm like, other countries, they just train their athletes at all times. Like, if you compete in, like, I'm sure Norway, if you compete in the Winter Olympics, that's just your job, and you, like, train for 4 years, and they, like, pay you probably to train for 4 years to then compete and to get the gold medals, and it's, like, reflective in there, whatever, if you're just kind of doing whatever. But, like, America has, like, the, you know, opportunity to, like, select from this, like, massive pool of athletes, too. I know. I'm so happy about Jamaica's bobsled team. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, and Norway's also like has money. Etika. I have no idea how Jamaica's bobsled team. I mean, I'm sure they train out of Jamaica. Wherever. I wonder for how long though. Like, I really do wonder about that stuff. I'm like, do they go to a camp? Do they, like, how much before the Olympics do they start training? How do they train? They must go home at some point to exist. And, like, I don't know how they would. I mean, I'm sure they do all the, like, the cardio and the strength training and whatever. But yeah, I don't know what the. I should Google what bobsled preparation looks like. Fantastic. Interesting. I don't think I've seen that. Did you play anything as a kid? Ooh. That looks like a fun movie. I should watch this.
The asteroid is depleted.
And the music is by Hans Zimmer. Cool. Nice. I played soccer for a little bit. Like American football or like soccer football? I also did a lot of swimming.
Warp drive active.
Yeah. I wonder, is it like the actual movie, like not actual, but like they actually got a bobsled team back then, or did they get one later on? I don't know when Jamaica started to compete in bobsledding. American football. Bet it's a lot of tackling. Alright, I'm gonna go hand this in and
Docking
roll
permission
out.
requested. Docking request
I am sleepy
accepted.
sheepy. I'm gonna go take a nap. But I will probably return later on this evening. Nice. I shall watch it. Thank you for all your support and help and advice. And banter. It is a good time. Congratulations on being American. And your country winning a gold. Happy Olympics. Oh, jeez. Alright, Gucci. Cool. Cool. Team Great Britain. Like, is most of it just the pushing? I don't understand what that is. Silly goose juice. Okay. Yeah, well, that's what I was looking at. I'm like, it's the steering, I'm assuming it's also the pushing, probably, because they measure the speed at which it starts to go at. I'm sure there's, like, other pieces to it. I'm sure that the weight of each athlete also somehow contributes. Or their ability to, like, control their movement or something. I don't know. Yeah, I guess it is like sledding, huh? Make a sport of it. Adorable. Anyways, okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Have a good work day. Thanks everyone else for existing, participating. Etika. This was a good Olympic experience. And yeah, Riha, happy Olympics. Congratulations, everyone. I will probably yap about the closing ceremony later on tonight. But until then, or perhaps even watch it, we shall leave it. Okay, have a good night. Thank you. I will do my best to enjoy my nap. Yeah, Riha, I'm happy with my shit and collections today.
The Irish shepherds in the darkness, his angels of mercy. Book of Reclaiming 445. Join a fleet, fly logistics for the glory of Amar. Surround yourself with the faithful, stand together. There is no strength like it under the heavens. Book of Missions 7121. sacrifices